Ever wake up, glance downwards, and feel a quiet whisper inside saying, "Things just aren't firing like they used to"? Trust me, you're far from alone. For countless men crossing 60, the challenge isn't simply getting older, it's about pathways getting blocked, not just near your heart, but crucially, in the very region that makes you feel like a man. Absolutely. That same clogging that can trigger heart problems also starves your lower body of vital blood flow. And each morning you brush it aside, you drift a little further from where you want to be. I'm Art, Dr. Sophia. For more than 3 decades, I've guided men back to reclaiming their vigor, their circulation, and their deep-seated confidence. Not through tricks, but with solid, medically proven approaches. I've stood alongside thousands facing precisely what you're navigating now. And I can tell you this with certainty, this isn't your finish line. It can be your fresh start if you choose the right path. Here's a startling reality most guys never learn. Your body craves healing, and your dawn hours hold the secret. Those first 60 minutes after you rise can either rouse your arteries and kidneys gently, or quietly chip away at them. That's precisely why today, I'm unveiling the top 5 sunrise routines that naturally enhance blood movement, shield your circulation, and reignite your energy starting tomorrow. And this goes way beyond basic health. These practices can help you think sharper, move more smoothly, sleep sounder, and feel truly alive again in ways you might have missed for years. So stay close because very soon I'll show you precisely what to sip, what to skip, and what tiny tweak can entirely reboot your body's innate power, all before your first meal. Before we jump in, please tap that subscribe button and ring the bell. Do this so you never miss a straightforward, science-supported tip to help revive your circulation and feel like you once more. And if this message resonates with you, type 1 down in the comments. If not, type 0. I personally read every single response and use your insights to serve you better. Alright, let's kick off with the very first habit, something most men completely miss the instant their eyes open. Before you grab that coffee or scroll your phone, there's one effortless move that can spark your circulation, back up your kidneys, and define your entire day. It all begins with your first sip. Habit 1. Begin your day with warm water plus fresh lemon. Every single morning, I rise and do one thing before anything else. No screens, no headlines, not even a drop of coffee. I head to the kitchen, pour a glass of warm water, and squeeze in half a lemon. That's the whole ritual. It takes under 60 seconds, but the effect on my system and for so many of my patients, it's genuinely deep. You see, after 6 to 8 hours of rest, your body is gently parched. Your blood moves thicker, your circulation slows, and your kidneys, which worked tirelessly all night filtering waste, they're truly ready for backup. That initial glass of water isn't just about quenching thirst. It awakens your whole being. It thins your blood, helps wash away toxins, and signals your arteries. It's time to get moving. Now, adding lemon to that water, that takes it up a vital notch. Lemons burst with citric acid and vitamin C, a powerhouse duo doing 2 crucial things for mature men. First, it helps ward off calcium-based kidney stones, more common as we age, which can silently undermine kidney health. Second, it nurtures the delicate inner lining of your blood vessels, what we term the endothelium, keeping your arteries more supple and reactive. And there's a reason I suggest warm water over cold. Warm or room temp water is kinder to your digestion, encourages quicker uptake, and even helps slightly widen blood vessels, boosting flow in those critical first moments after waking. Patients have shared how this single habit shifted everything. Within days, they felt more morning spark, less puffiness, and smoother bathroom visits. Over weeks and months, many saw clearer skin, lighter urine, even a calmer heartbeat. And the best part? It's utterly natural. No pills, no powders, 0 side effects. Just water and a fresh lemon. But here's the key, steadiness is everything. This only truly works if it becomes sacred. Something you do every single morning before breakfast, before supplements, before your mind races into the day's noise. And if you're thinking, something this basic couldn't possibly help my blood flow or kidneys, remember this. Often, it's the tiniest daily acts that forge the mightiest long-term transformations. So next time you wake, bypass the cold jolt of coffee. Begin with what your body genuinely craves, because how you launch your morning sets the course for your blood's journey over the next 16 hours. And speaking of routines shaping your entire day, the next one might catch you off guard. It's got nothing to do with drinking and everything to do with how you move. Habit 2. Gentle morning motion. Skip the intense workouts. A while back, I saw a patient, 67, a former longtime runner, proud he still hit the gym religiously at 6 a.m. He came to me because his energy tanked by mid-morning, and his creatinine levels were inching upwards. He said, "Doc, I'm doing it all right. I train hard, I sweat buckets, I push my limits. Isn't that the goal?" But here's the truth I shared. After 60, your body doesn't crave more harshness. It needs wiser purpose, especially at dawn when your system is just rousing and your kidneys are already stressed from overnight cleansing. When you strain too fiercely, too early, heavy weights, long runs, punishing intervals, your muscles break down quicker. That breakdown floods your blood with more waste, including creatinine. It's a normal muscle byproduct. But when kidneys are already laboring hard, that extra burden can slow everything down, especially blood flow. Instead, what I advise and practice myself is tender movement at sunrise. Think a 15-minute stroll around the neighborhood, slow stretches on the patio, or a few minutes of Tai Chi in the den. Nothing complex, just motion telling your body, "I'm up, I'm here, I'm ready." These easy motions help your blood flow steadily, not in a surge, but a gentle swell. They boost oxygen delivery to your tissues, especially your brain and lower body, without shocking your nerves or drying you out. Crucially, they dial down stress hormones, the quiet foes of good circulation. That same patient returned 3 months later. He'd swapped heavy lifting for morning walks and afternoon resistance bands. His labs looked brighter, his blood pressure steadied, and he told me something unforgettable. "Doc, I quit training like I was 30, and for the first time in ages, I feel strong at 67. That's the target. Strength paired with wisdom, not force, not burnout. You move to gently rouse the body, not punish it. Now that your body's awake and your blood's flowing, it's time to step outdoors. Because the next habit doesn't just lift your spirits, it flips a biological switch every man over 60 needs to restore inner circulation. Habit 3. Soak in 10 to 20 minutes of morning sunshine. There's something profoundly settling about stepping outside early before the world gets noisy. I habitually step into the sunlight as soon as possible, even if it's just 10 minutes on the porch with my tea. That peaceful moment bathed in light does more than frame my day. It genuinely helps reset the inner systems, keeping my blood moving, pressure steady, and kidneys functioning optimally. Sunlight sparks your body's natural vitamin D production, a nutrient many men overlook, yet it's vital for circulation. It helps manage calcium and phosphorus, supports artery flexibility, and plays a huge part in maintaining blood pressure. Without enough, vessels stiffen, blockage risks climb, and even your energy can fade. But there's more. Morning light tunes your circadian rhythm, your body's inner clock. When this clock syncs right, it lets your kidneys work more efficiently all day and manages key hormones involved in blood pressure, metabolism, even testosterone. Many older patients feeling slow, anxious, or unmotivated at dawn don't realize it's partly from light lack. The body thinks it's still night, and your blood flow mirrors that. I recall a patient in his early 70s who began doing his crossword on the patio each morning instead of indoors. That tiny shift improved his sleep, mood, even digestion. He told me, "Didn't expect much, but in 2 weeks I just felt more alive." So don't downplay this simple act. You don't need a beach, just natural light on your skin, your face, through your eyes. No shades, no window pane between you and the sky. 10 to 20 minutes flips the switch. Remember, if you're in cloudy zones or deep winter, a vitamin D supplement might help, but the natural light still counts. It's not just nutrients, it's rhythm, balance, connecting with the day. Once you've soaked up the sun and your blood's flowing freely, there's one more dawn decision that makes or breaks your progress, likely sitting in your kitchen right now. Let's talk about your morning drink. Habit 4. Swap coffee for a circulation-enhancing herbal tea. I'll be real, I adore the aroma of morning coffee. That warmth, that ritual, is comforting. For years, like many patients, I thought my day couldn't start without it. But over time, I noticed something. That cup that once woke me up began leaving me shaky, foggy, and oddly more drained hours later. More importantly, I spotted a pattern with the men I treat. Coffee, while not evil in small amounts, can become a silent saboteur past 60, especially first thing. It spikes your pulse, dehydrates you, and lifts blood pressure, all before your kidneys have caught up. For men already battling circulation or higher creatinine, this early stress isn't just unhelpful, it can be harmful. That's why I explored gentler options. What I found transformed my entire morning rhythm. Carefully chosen herbal teas can not only replace coffee, but actively support blood flow, kidney health, and energy without the crash. Teas like ginger, hibiscus, nettle leaf, even chamomile offer anti-inflammatory benefits, help balance fluids, and improve artery elasticity. They don't just jolt, they nourish. One patient, an Army vet in his late 60s, used to down 3 coffees before 9 a.m. We cut it to 1 cup, then slowly added ginger and hibiscus teas. Within weeks, his blood pressure improved. He felt calmer, less anxious, and confessed, "I never knew how much that coffee drained me until I stopped needing it." I'm not saying ditch coffee forever. If you love it, keep a small cup, but after, hydrating. After, a proper breakfast. After, your system is fully awake. Let your body prepare first. Try rotating in herbal teas a few mornings weekly. You might be stunned by how different dawn feels. Once your drink is sorted, there's a final step, the one most men totally botch. It's not about drinking or moving, it's about your first meal, which can either heal your arteries or silently strain them more. Habit 5. Choose a circulation-friendly breakfast. Think low salt, moderate protein. Back in my training days, breakfast was quick fuel. Eggs, toast, maybe a protein shake on the run. Never thought twice. But as I aged and treated more men over 60, I saw a pattern. That first meal either set them up for smooth blood flow or quietly worsened things. Many men believe piling on protein first thing, eggs, bacon, sausage, is the strong way to start. While protein has its place, too much at dawn burdens kidneys and can actually spike creatinine. Add salt from processed meats and refined carbs from cereals or pancakes, and you've brewed a storm of inflammation, sluggish flow, and pressure on heart and arteries. When I consult patients, I always ask what they eat before 9 a.m. Too often, it's either overloaded or near empty. But here's the truth. The best breakfasts for circulation are simple, balanced, and nurturing. I suggest meals low in salt, moderate in protein, rich in fiber, antioxidants, and healthy fats. Consider oatmeal topped with berries and chia seeds, avocado toast on whole grain with tomato and olive oil, or a smoothie with almond milk, spinach, frozen berries, and flax. One patient in his early 70s made just this switch. He traded bacon and eggs for a fruit and green smoothie with seeds. Weeks later, he told me he felt lighter, clearer, more energetic by afternoon. His blood pressure improved, and that heavy morning feeling vanished. Breakfast isn't just food, it's a message to your body. It tells kidneys their workload, arteries their tension level, and brain its energy budget. Get it wrong, and everything downstream struggles. Get it right, and you'll feel the difference in how you think, move, and sleep. Now we've walked through these 5 potent morning habits, you might ask, how do you weave them into a routine that actually sticks? Let me show you precisely how to turn these into a rhythm your body trusts, day after day. In closing, for over 30 years, I've sat across from men like you, husbands, veterans, grandfathers, men who once felt solid and sure, now wondering why their body feels like it's resisting. Time and again, I've witnessed the same change begin with one small shift: how you greet the day. For over 30 years, I've helped men like you transform their health with one small shift: how you start your day. Decline isn't inevitable. Try these 5 simple habits. Sip warm lemon water, move gently, get sunlight, swap coffee for herbal tea, eat a light breakfast. They boost blood flow, energy, confidence. Master your morning and life changes. Ready for more? Let's keep going together. If this helped, like, comment, share. Your support matters. Thank you, and take care.